Welcome to our solar electric trailer journey. In today's episode, which we are so excited to share with you, we actually went on a 1,000-mile trip with our Chevy Bolt EV, towing our our solar-powered Aliner Scout.
Yeah, we're kind of excited about this, because we've certainly had plenty of people tell us you can't tow with a Chevy Bolt. Chevrolet says you shouldn't tow with a Chevy Bolt, so smart people listen to Chevrolet more than they listen to us. But lots of people said we couldn't do it. They said that the solar wouldn't work or whatever, and so we are really excited to report that we were able to do so much on this trip.
The trip was 8 days long, and 5 of those days were driving and towing the trailer, and 3 of those days were activity sightseeing type days.
Yeah, so of the 5 driving days, 2 were short days where we didn't even have to charge during the drive, and those days are great. I got to tell you, when you don't have to charge, that just makes life dreamy. And so with our car, it's only about 125 to 150 miles, but we really don't want to get too close to the limits, so about 125, 130 miles. We had 2 long days where we had to charge at least once. One of those days we charged twice, had a quick charge, because we weren't able to get a full charge the night before. We'll talk more about that another time. But we had 1 day where we drove too far.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a too long day, and we'll talk more about that next week in some of our observations about the trip. But it was a great trip overall.
We did have a great time. We visited 4 states. We started in Florida, went to Georgia, and then went to South Carolina and then North Carolina, and came back home. And now I can honestly say, with a smile on my face, I have visited all 50 states in the U.S. It was a great trip for us.
Yeah, it was a great trip. It was also a big test for our solar system, and it didn't work flawlessly, but we were thrilled. We had 7 nights, and we were able to operate from battery power generated primarily by the sun for 5 of the 7 nights. We had to plug into shore power on 2 nights after we had some problems on rainy, wet days.
The system that we have set up is definitely sufficient for a shoulder season camping experience.
Yeah, we're thrilled. It's not. It clearly isn't enough solar for running the AC unit all day or all night in the hottest weather, but it's also clear that we can run the air conditioner from our solar system, at least for a little while. We can power the refrigerator and our devices and all kinds of stuff. So it's a great system. And so again, for kind of the shoulder season camping now, we're confident that it's really adequate, at least on the sunny days.
Yeah. Keep fingers crossed for all sunny days.
Yeah, but we've got more to learn.
Oh, yeah, and we will, for sure. One highlight that we experienced while we were charging our car is that we encountered one of our YouTube followers while we were charging our car, and it was exciting to talk to him.
Yeah, it was really great. We sometimes feel like we do this for an amorphous group of people, some of whom we know only by their YouTube handles, and it was really great to meet someone who'd watched some of our videos and appreciated them right there in person. He was driving a Kia EV6. Got to tell you, it's a great car. It's one of my favorites because it's, among EVs, a relatively affordable car, but it charges so much faster than a Chevy Bolt. It tows a little more than a Chevy Bolt, and it's a little bigger than a Chevy Bolt. It's just a great vehicle. So anyway, I was feeling a little jealous.
Yeah, oh, definitely. We do want to hear from you. We'd love you to share your EV RVing stories with us. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next week. Bye.
When we heard our Rivian wouldn't be delivered until Christmas of 2023, we decided to see what we could tow with our Chevy Bolt,
launching our solar electric trailer journey.
We have a lot to learn, and we're sharing what we discover along the way.
We've added solar panels to our Aliner Scout pop-up trailer,
preparing us for doing the same on a bigger trailer when the Rivian arrives.
Join us by subscribing now.